Yo guys, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you're all doing great. Welcome to the Pictures YouTube channel, and I'm your host Brian Care. In today's tutorial, I'm gonna show you how I edit my picture by doing these few couples of steps. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So guys, I normally like to start by correcting my exposure and the white balance of the image. Like on this image, let's start by tweaking the temperature to go to the cold, reducing some yellow from the picture, then introducing greens, boost up the exposure to around 20, then we reduce the highlights, we open up the shadow by increasing the shadow, then increasing our blacks by lowering it to negative side. From there, as you can see, it already looks good and ready for editing. So let's import it to Lightroom by clicking open image. So our next step will be cropping and framing the image. So I'll go to the crop tool and I'll choose the ratio of 5:7. Then I'll increase my crop to the position I want and twist my picture to straighten up to around degrees 9. Then I'll center the picture. I will increase my crop. So for me, this image looks good. Let me click OK to continue. My next step will be duplicating the background. So I'll do that by dragging the background to the new player icon. It will automatically duplicate the background. Then I'll hide the background layer. Then I'll go to my magic tool on my right and click magic tool. And then select the white part. I will delete it. Do the same on the other side, select the white part, then press delete on your keyboard. Do the same on the darker part, the black part, then press delete on the keyboard. So I'll do Ctrl D to deselect the area. That's good. My next step will be filling up the negative space. So I'll go to my tool panel and choose the triangular tool. Triangular magic, select the part I want to fill like this and go to edit, fill, and make sure my fill settings are in content aware, blending mode normal, opacity at 100%. Let's click OK. So guys, as you can see, it filled up the negative space. Let's do the same on the remaining part. Select the place you want to fill. Then go to edit, fill. Make sure your settings are at content aware, blending mode normal, 100%. Then click OK. So guys, just do the same steps over and over again till you fill up all the negative space. So let me do the same and I'll get back to you when I'm done. So guys, as you can see the image on the screen, I've already done filling up the negative space. So our next step will be cleaning up the background. Like here, I don't like this texture here, plus this texture here, this texture here. So to clean up the background, what we'll do, we go to our right panel and choose the patch tool. If you want to select and view these icons, just hold it, the arrow place here, and then choose the patch tool. So for it, I'll just circle the place I want to replace and then drag it to a good texture place like here, which will automatically disappear. Do the same on the other side, the other places. That the hash line will disappear. So do the same, circle it, move it to the sampled place. This looks good. Move to the other side. Do the same, select the place you want to fill up, then drag it to the place you feel like the text is so good. So guys, let's jump right into our frequency separation. I just go to my action panel and I'll choose my frequency separation. From there, I'll tweak my radius settings to around 6.5 for this image, and I'll just look at the color of the skin, how it blurs. That looks good to me. I'll just click OK to continue, and then I'll move to the next step, which will be texture, and make sure my layer is at low, which is this part over here, this image down here. Then I'll make sure my channel is on RGB. The invert checkbox is off. Then move to my blending mode and select subtract, opacity 100, scale 2, offset 128, and click OK to continue. As you can see, the frequency separation is already created. So I'll just click dodging burning to create a black and white layer for my image, like this. Then I will increase the black to be matte black. I just choose the black and white layer, then go to the properties panel, reduce my reds, then reduce my yellows till I see my image comes to matte black. I'll open up my frequency separation folder and I'll select my low copy layer, move to my brush panel, and I'll choose my mixer brush tool. Making sure my settings, flow is on 30, mix is on 30, load is on 30, weight is on 30. Then here I choose custom. Make sure I've selected this checkbox here, and here it's on transparent. Let's move on blending the skin. So I'll just increase my brush depending on the size of the shadow or the place I want to brush. Make sure in your brushing you have selected the low copy layer and just brush gently. So guys, let me do this. I'll get back to you when I'm done. As you can see, I've already finished up blending my skin. Here is our before and here is our after. Before and after. Let me put it in color. Before and after. Before and after. So guys, our next step will be texture. I'll just select high copy layer to deal with texture, and then go to my left side and choose the clone stamp tool. I'll turn my dodging burning layer to see the texture good. Just zoom in. I'll reduce the brush. How clump tool works is sample a place, then you rub the place you want to fill. Just find the place where there's a good texture, then you rub in the place you want to fill by holding Alt, then fill in the place. Hold on Alt, then fill in the place. Hold on Alt, then fill in. So guys, let me do this. I'll get back to you when I'm done. Let's see our before and after picture. Here's the before and here's the after. Let me turn off the black and white layer, the G-band layer. Here's the before and here's the after. Here's the before and here's the after. So let's jump on the dodging and burning layer. For dodging and burning, I usually like to turn off my frequency separation layer to see the original image. That's why I usually do my work in layers. So I'll click my dodge layer and go to my brush tool. I'll make sure my flow is on 1%, my opacity on 100, my blending mode on normal. Then I'll choose soft brush. So let's start brushing. And make sure my forward color is white because my mask is on black. So I'll reduce my brush the size I want. By dodging, just brush on highlighted parts, not too much like that. Before and after, before and after. Let me show you the layer mask. Here's the layer mask. here is our before and after. Before and after. Let me turn the black and white layer off. Before and after. Before and after. Before and after. This is how our layer mask will look. Move to the next step, which is burn. Just brush it, not too much, just slightly. Make sure you reduce and increase your brush depending on the size of the place you want to brush. Our before and after. Before and after. Let me turn off the black and white layer. Before and after. Before and after. Before and after. Let's turn on the frequency separation layer. Yeah. Before and after. Before and after. Move to our next step, which will be color grading. I'll go to my action panel and then I'll choose color grading and leveling. My first layer will be leveled. Just click OK and start to increase the shadows and increase the highlight. Here's all before and here's after. Just click OK to continue. My second layer will be color balance. Just click OK. On the midtones, I'll increase a little bit of red, then magenta on the second slider, then I'll increase yellow on the third slider. So here's your before and after. See how the face has changed the color from greenish or brownish. So we'll move to our second tab, which will be highlights. Then I'll increase the magenta and yellows. Not too much. So before and after. Our third section will be shadow. We just increase the shadow. 2 is good. So here's our before and after. I'll click OK to continue. Our third layer will be selective color. I'll click OK to continue. I'll go to colors and choose black, and then I'll increase blue and blacks. Too much, that's too much. Negative 3 is okay. That's good. Then I'll click OK to continue. And fourth layer will be gradient map. I'll choose my blending mode, color, and then click OK to continue. And go to the gradient map tones. I'll click the setting button and go to photography tuning. I click OK to continue. Then I'll click my gold 2. Click OK. And then click OK again. From there, I'll move to my folder on the layer panel. Click the color grading and leveling folder, and I'll choose my gradient map layer, reduce it to 0, and that's what the gradient map slowly by slowly looking on my picture. 5, that's good. That looks good to me. Before, after, before, after. So guys, we're almost done. So for our next step, I would like to fix up this side of the head. For that, I'll just hold on Alt, Control and Shift on my keyboard, then click to merge all the layers above. Just look good. It automatically appeared, layer 1. From there, I just select the layer 1 layer and go to Filter, Liquified. So our next step will be choosing up the tool here. And try and fix up this place. Try and fix up the place you don't feel it. Like here, just reducing not too much, just a little. Same here, just a little bit. Good to me. That's too much. Just undo it. Okay, now the image looks good to me. Let's see. Before and after. Before and after. Click OK to continue. So guys, this is how I edit my image. In a few steps, I've managed to move my image from this to this. Before and after. Before and after. So, I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Also, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified once I upload a video. For any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one, inshallah. Till next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.